This is the final result of my project, How to Code. I renamed it A Cautionary Tale, and let me explain why. First, let me go back and say, really, maybe it's not a cautionary tale, maybe this is your thing. I'll explain more on that at the end. How this all started is I decided to ask the question, or I asked the question, how can I create an interactive computer-based program where my students teach a computer how to do math? It's a cool idea, and in fact, where I got it from was when I was in junior high. So let's go and talk about Toolbook. So Toolbook is this program that you can, that has existed for many years, and it's basically a program that you can use to have students teach you how to do it. In fact, let me just show you Toolbook back in 1992 when I was in junior high doing this. It was a baby. So I wanted to do this. I think it's really cool. I learned a lot about math. I figured my students could too. So this is what we did, is multiply these polynomials, which if you multiply those and do it on your own paper, of course you know that it's 12x squared minus 13x minus 14, right? Anyway, that's not the point. The point is how to code. So then I started looking things up. There's this fantastic organization called the Hour of Code. So Hour of Code, this is a screenshot of hourofcode.com. It's a global movement reaching tens of millions of students in 180 plus countries, and basically anybody can do it that they want to. And I'm like, man, this is exciting. In fact, it's changing people's lives, learning how to code. It was really exciting. In fact, you can do a fist bump with the President of the United States. How cool is that? Who wouldn't want that, right? So I went to khanacademy.org. That was the first place I started. And they have all these different things of coding. Try an hour of code. You start here. In fact, you get this clever little avatar. Who wouldn't want to play with an avatar, right? So there's different things, different types of coding to do. So this is where I started. I did it, worked on it, and look at this happy snowman I got. I did this. I created this through this type of coding stuff. Very exciting. So then I wanted to learn more. Went back to the other videos that were here in Khan Academy, and I didn't find them as helpful. So I started doing some searching, and I found out this thing at the bottom here. So at the bottom here it says, before starting learning JavaScript, by the way, Snowman is JavaScript, then it's recommended that you gain a knowledge of HTML and CSS. And so I'm like, okay, I can do that. So I find this other app, this Solo Learn Inc., called Learn HTML Fundamentals. Fantastic. So I go on it. I start learning the fundamentals. You can see here, this is how they started doing it. Had all these lessons. They do lessons and then quizzes in the middle, and then I start forgetting things, and so I start taking lots and lots of notes. These are two-sided pages of notes. And then I reach halfway. I'm feeling pretty good. I work and work and work and work some more, and I get this certificate saying that, woohoo, I have passed the HTML Fundamentals course. It was great. So then I started coding. Lots of pages of coding. So a lot of lines of coding, and thinking that this is going to be great. I'm going to have a fantastic website, and this is what I got. Yeah. So I tried to put a photo here. I tried to put a photo right here, and it didn't work. So that's kind of sad. Oh, eyeballs. So it couldn't work. Couldn't get it. In fact, it reminded me of one of the times that I tried to do a handstand. So here we have everybody doing a handstand, and this right here is me. This is how I did a handstand. I didn't necessarily fail at making this website, but boy, it did not go well. So I decided to change my project. However, I learned a lot. These are the lessons I learned. So coding is really code for an excessive amount of computer time. In the summertime, I did not realize how difficult that was going to be. So yeah, coders have already spent a lot of time learning what they do, so I have a new respect for them. Another lesson I learned is to leave coding for the coders. And the last thing I learned is that formatting in WordPress is actually easier. So I really did learn something. These are my references. Basically, they're just screenshots, personal pictures, and then Solo Learn Inc. was a very helpful thing. Thank you.